Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the final race of Season 15 for the VSpeed Contender Series, brought to you by NEPA Towing and Recovery, Mean Dean's Automotive with Greer & Associates, Butt Kicker, and as always, powered by Nitro. All right, so tonight brings us to Michigan. As pretty much everybody knows, VSpeed usually follows the iRacing schedule. So this week we have Michigan. It's a big old speedway with a lot of character, been around for a while. So coming into tonight, I think pretty much Hunter Kent has all but wrapped up the championship. Now, I do think that it's mathematically possible for Stephen Massey to win, but it would really take pretty much Hunter getting taken out on the first lap and Stephen scoring perfectly with every bonus point and leading all of the race and taking the pole. So we shall see if that can happen tonight. Now, of course, last week we were at Nashville Super Speedway. Pretty much a one groove, half groove racetrack. Track position was everything. In the end, of course, it's our current points leader, Hunter Kent, that came out on top. Stephen Massey at second. Jason Holsworth, good runner for him again. Jason seems to be stringing along some pretty good finishes here this season. Joe Zader, series sponsor, coming in fourth. Randy McKinney in fifth. Daniel Monahan in sixth. Mike McConville in seventh. Ryan Lang in eighth. Harris Nelson in ninth. And rounding out the top 10 was previous champion Mr. Ron Thompson. And of course, we all know Michigan been around for a while. A lot of character in this track, bragging rights, since that's where a lot of the manufacturers are. So it's usually a pretty big race every year. Now back to the points. As you can see, Hunter's got about a 40-point lead on second place Stephen Massey. Yeah, they've pretty much locked up the two spots. Ryan Lang's in third. 100 plus behind the leader. There's really no way to make that up. There's really no way to even, not even quite 100 to second spots. There's really no way to make that up. And then the next one back from that is Daniel Monahan in fourth. And there's probably pretty much no way to make up that 50-some points that's there as well. So, though, the third place finisher for the season, again, will be last year's third place finisher, Mr. Ryan Lang. Now, in Ryan's defense, he was at a deficit at the beginning of the season with his shoulder. So, I don't know, maybe if his shoulder wouldn't have been bothering him, he'd have been able to be up there with those other two vying for that championship. But as it stands right now, like I said, Hunter's going to need some bad luck, and Stephen Massey's going to have some very good luck to see if he can pull off this championship. As you see right now, at the top of the board, Mr. Joe Zader. So definitely get some good speed out of Zader. Hunter Kent up there in second. Ron Thompson in third. While we're waiting for these guys to finish up practice, let's go ahead and show a little love to our sponsors, Mr. Joe Zader and NEPA Towing and Recovery. And there you have it. So, NEPA Towing and Recovery, Mean Dean's Automotive, and Mr. Greer, the two premier sponsors for the league. Been around a while. Without their help and support, we would not be able to bring the talent to this series that you get to witness put on this such a great show every Wednesday night. Now, of course, tonight's the last and final race of season 15. And Doc has said that there's going to be a short turnaround for season 16. So probably anywhere from 3 to 5 weeks. And so if you're out there looking for a series to be part of, look for some recruitment races coming up. Now, of course, everybody's on the track now making their qualifying runs. We will see who has the speed to start on the pole to Michigan. Jimmy Babb on the track right now. Got him another new paint job. He's running the winner's truck this race. Daniel Monahan. Like Stephen Massey's going to be up there in their third spot. Joe Zeta got some speed tonight. These guys better watch out because Zeta may sneak in and win for the season here. Is that all that's going to be up? Now, here we go. Here comes Stephen Massey. I guess he didn't run a full lap, maybe? No, I guess he did. Wow. All righty then. I guess Hunter Kent decided not to qualify. So we had several not to qualify. Hunter Kent, Jason Holsworth, Ryan Lang, Doc Stout, Randy McCaney. None of those guys qualified. So it looks like Joe Zeta going to walk away with the pole tonight. Guess there was a short drivers meeting there since it's the last race. Pretty much everybody knows the rules and everything that they're supposed to do. These guys get their last few minutes of tweaking, and then we'll get ready to go green. Bit of spin down through the infield there from Ron Thompson. I sure hope that's not an indicator of how tonight's going to go. Richard Malagani got him a new paint job. Pretty slick looking. Now, the cool paint job right now is the 52 truck of Hunter Kent. Hunter Kent is running a throwback M&M's truck in honor of Rowdy Bush. So that's pretty cool. And of course, Mike McConville's got his Rowdy Energy truck. As we see him take a little spin around. Oh! All right, just a couple laps left, and we'll get ready to grid these trucks up for the last time for season 15. All right, there we have it. Red flag is out. Get everybody all together here now. Get everybody gridded up. And we will get ready to go green. Looks like we're waiting on Ron Thompson there. He comes in. All right. Chevrolet Pace truck seems ready to pull off pit road here. All right, and here we go. All right, so tonight on the pole, Mr. Joe Zader, series sponsor. Outside pole, Mr. Ron Thompson. Second row is going to be Stephen Massey. And look at that, the one and only Mr. Jimmy Babb. Third row is going to be Mike McConville and Perry Snelson. Fourth row is going to be Richard Malagani and Tim Marlowe. Fifth row is going to be Daniel Monahan and Hunter Kent. Sixth row is going to have Jason Holsworth and Ryan Lang. And the seventh row is going to have Mr. Doc Stout and Randy McCaney. All right, Chevrolet Pace truck got them going down the backstretch here. All right, so that Chevrolet Pace truck should be dipping off here because the lights are out. So we are getting ready to go green, everybody. Mr. Joe Zader going to lead them down to the start. Everybody get nice and tight here. All right. Green flag is out. It's like a good even start for the top and bottom lanes. Joe Zader with a little bit of advantage going into one here. It's like Stephen Massey is already trying to bid for that top spot there. He already knows that he's going to have to take advantage of every part of this race he can to try to win this championship. Jimmy Bab coming along a little bit there. Give him a little bit of push. And it looks like Stephen Massey's going to lead that lap. Stephen Massey to the lead. Now let's see how long he can control this race. Jimmy Bab looks like he getting ready to try to see what he can do up front here. Still, Mr. Stephen Massey up front. Jimmy Bab second. Mike Conwell in that third spot. Right along with our leader here. Nose to tail, 1, 2, 3, 4. Still up front, Mr. Stephen Massey, followed by Jimmy Bab. Of course, Jimmy Bab's usually our short track guy, but now we got him running up here in the second spot on a 2-mile track. I really know what happened with Joe Zader. Joe Zader entered the pits here. Yeah, it looks like he's disconnected, so he must have had to go do a tow. Yeah, look at that. Here come Hunter Kent and that M&M's truck flexing his muscle. Jimmy Bab bails out. Telling you, man, that's a pretty sweet M&M's truck he's got there. And even running the Toyota. Typically, Hunter runs a Chevrolet truck or the Dodge. Running the Ram this year. Tonight, in honor of Kyle Busch, throwback Toyota M&Ms. Well, so far, Hunter's the biggest mover from 10th to 2nd. So once again, it's going to be the Hunter Kent and Stephen Massey show. Still up front, Mr. Stephen Massey, Hunter Kent, and Mike McConnell round out that top three. Now they're starting to put a little bit of gap on that next group of trucks back there. That 51 truck seems like he got just as much speed as Hunter and Stephen do. Now, of course, Stephen and Hunter, they're part of the Cascade Hollow group. And they locked up the championship last weekend, so they've got the team championship all locked up. And then, of course, they had the first 3 spots in the championship locked up. So Cascade Hollow is definitely stacked to deck this season. Got Mr. Tim Marlowe up here running in 4th. Tim got a good run going tonight. Back here, we got a whole group of trucks. Got Jason Holsworth and moved up into that 6th spot there. Or, yeah, 6th spot. Ryan Lang, Daniel Monahan, Randy McCaney, Perry Snelson. All running together right here. Got Ron Thompson back here with them. And Jimmy Babb just tagging along behind this group. And there's a little ways back to Richard Malagani and Doc. Still up front. We got the same 3. Stephen Massey, Hunter Kent, and Mike McConnell. So 15 laps of 75, 60 to go. Still, Stephen Massey, Hunter Kent, and Mike McConnell, 1, 2, 3. Hunter Kent gets a big run down that straightaway. Hunter a little loose there in the middle of the corner.
Michigan's usually a pretty decent track, so we usually don't have a whole lot of cautions here.
So looks like this one may actually run the whole way. We shall see. Now, of course, Michigan come into existence in 1968. I've been around for a while. October of 68 to be exact. Now, of course, NASCAR owns the track, and they've owned it since 2019. And the current major events, of course, are the Cup cars, the trucks. Xfinity cars used to go there. Well, the O'Reilly cars used to go there. And IndyCar IRL used to go there. But I think it's just mainly NASCAR stuff now. Of course, the lap records here. In the Cup car, we got Kevin Harvick, 2018. And the Xfinity car, Paul Menard in 2019. And in the truck, we had Mike Snyder in 2018. So of course, since then, they've been many safety features changed and taking the power away from the cars and stuff like that. So I think that's why you're seeing a huge difference in time since the last fast speeds are set. And this group back here, we got Daniel Monahan and Ryan Lang duking it out here. Got Jason Holsworth right behind them. Perry Snelson, Randy McKinney, Ron Thompson, Jimmy Babb. This whole group right here kind of running nose to tail. So it looks like Ryan Lang was able to hold off Monahan here. Ryan's gone all the way to the top now. He gets that huge run off the corners.
still up front. Steven and Hunter. Mike McConville right there on the tailgate. We'll see if these guys are going to play nice. Let's go ahead and give some love out to these sponsors one more time. All right, Mr. Joe Zader. Mike McConnell's definitely not going anywhere. He's staying right there with him. Looks like they're all coming in for a pit stop for the first one. Wow, if they're only getting 28 laps, they're going to have to make at least one more pit stop. It's like Ryan Lane's going to come in with them as well. That's going to put Tim Marlowe up to the front. I think this is Tim's first laps leading in this. Maybe. So now, 31 laps in, Mr. Tim Marlowe leading the pack with Daniel Monahan in second and Jason Holsworth in third. So I'm assuming those guys have stopped. So Mike, Hunter, Steven, and Ryan, I'm assuming that they're going to do a two-stop race here. Unless they're just trying to sit out there and ride now and save it to where they can go 40-plus laps. I'm not sure you can do that here. Yeah, Perry Snelson up here in the top 5. Randy McCaney in 5th. Got Ron Thompson in 6th. Jimmy Babb in 7th. Looks like 1, 2, 3, just like the points. All running together here, all teammates. Still, Mr. Tim Marlowe up front. Daniel Monahan right behind him. So I'm assuming that Hunter and them learned something during their practices. Just like we got a pass for the lead because Daniel Monahan to the front. It looks like they're going to go ahead and make their pit stops. It should relegate the 8 of Jason Holsworth to the front here. That only leaves 4 trucks out currently. Jason, Randy, Ron, and Jimmy Babb. And Doc, I take that back. So 5 trucks. Doc, while I say that, Doc comes in. And here comes your leader. It's like everybody else is peeling off now to go ahead and make their final pit stop. And that should return the lead to Hunter Kent. Now, this is going to be interesting how this plays out because we're halfway. We could have gone halfway, but these guys ran or stopped 10 laps early. So I am not sure what their game plan is. put it out there for our final sponsor, Mean Dean and Andre Greer. And there you have it. Once again, NEPA Towing and Recovery, Mean Dean and Andre Greer, definitely been the staple sponsors for this series. And we greatly appreciate their support throughout all of the series that they've been on board with us. So these guys have put a pretty good lead over fourth spot there. I mean, like 10-second lead. So I'm not sure if they're counting on that lead to be able to make that final pit stop and not lose a whole lot of time or position. Yeah, with 30 to go. 31 to go. Mike McConville out front. He's got these guys working together, catching him quick. Looking at the lap times, they don't seem to be catching Mike McConville too fast, unless they're just saving. Of course, Mike McConville's right up here in front of him. They're about a little over a second back. maybe this is the night that Mike can get that first win. So Hunter and them then knocked that time down to just a little bit above a second. Coming in hot. .24 to go. Still have Mike McConville out front. Hunter Kent in second. Stephen Massey in third. Ryan Lang in fourth. Daniel Monahan in fifth. Tim Marlowe in sixth. Ron Thompson in seventh. Jason Holsworth in eighth. Jimmy Babb in ninth. And Randy McCaney in 10th. All right, and there you go. With 22 to go, you got Hunter and them making that final pit stop here. Let's see who makes it out of the pits first this time. So still not off pit road, and here comes Mike McConville. Now, Mike McConville did not come in with them. So he is coming on the pit road now. So he is going to be by himself. So now, these guys can definitely run wide open and not have to save anything, but they're only a straightaway ahead. So can they make up that deficit in 21 laps? They're definitely going to have fresher tires, and they're definitely going to have fresher or more fuel. So it looks like Mike McCombel was able to get out there not too far behind these guys. So currently they're 26 seconds behind. So we'll see how long it takes them to make that up. If they can make it up. Well, I already know the other guys can make it because they made it to halfway before they stopped. So currently we have Daniel Monahan leading his group here. Jason Holsworth in second, and Ron Thompson in third. And at only 17 to go, and they've only knocked 3 seconds off that lead. I'm not sure if they're going to have enough time to catch these guys. Like Jason Holworth going to bid for the lead here. Didn't quite have enough help there to make it stick. Coming up to 14 to go. Still have a little over a half a track, or a little less than a half a track that they're going to have to make up. And meanwhile, we got Jason Holsworth trying to make that pass for the lead. It's like he's going to be able to do that coming out of 2. Ron Thompson trying to take over the second spot from Daniel Monahan. Stephen Massey, Hunter Kent, Ryan Langston knocked that lead down to about 17 seconds now. But they only have 13 laps to go, coming up with 12 to go. I do not think that they are going to have enough time to catch these guys. It would definitely be different to have a interview after the race and not have Hunter Kent or Stephen Massey in the interview. I don't think there's been an interview all season long that one of them wasn't in there. Ooh. Like Daniel Monahan got a little loose getting up out of the corner there out of 2. Scraped the wall a little. All right, we're coming back to 10 to go. And they're still 15 seconds behind the leader. Jason Holsworth starting to put a little bit of a gap on Ron Thompson and Daniel Monahan. They're still battling out for second and third. Nine laps to go. Is this going to be the night that Jason Holsworth finally gets that breakthrough win? It's like Daniel Monahan came into the pits, couldn't last anymore. It's still 8 to go, and there's still 14 seconds. Back to Stephen, Hunter, and Ryan. Starting to think they picked the wrong strategy tonight. Coming back to 5 to go, and it is still Jason Holsworth out front with about a 12-second lead over first, second, and third in the points. All right, still with a nice hefty lead, Mr. Jason Holsworth. 4 to go, coming back to 3 to go. All right, coming to 2 to go. Still, Mr. Jason Holsworth out front. Pretty comfortable lead. There is no way in the world that Stephen, Hunter, and Ryan can make this one work. That strategy just didn't quite play out for them tonight. That's all right. We'll still have a talk with them since they're the 3 champions. It's like Jimmy Babb done moved up into the 3rd spot now. So we are definitely going to have a totally different broadcast tonight, at least for the race. And 1 lap to go. So this race is official at this point. There is going to be no cautions to save them now. Mr. Greer got to be proud of Jimmy Babb tonight. Coming home with a podium. And there you have it. Final race of season 15. Mr. Jason Holsworth with his first win in the series. Followed by Ron Thompson, Jimmy Babb, Randy McCaney, Stephen Massey, Hunter Kent, Ryan Lang, Doc Stout, Tim Marlowe, Daniel Monahan, and Perry Snelson. All right. Well, let's get the race people up here first. We're gonna get Doc up here too, because we want Doc to talk to him as well. Oh, God. Jimmy Babb. Jason Holsworth and Ron Thompson. All right. Hey, Doc, I'm going to pull you up in the booth here with me while we interview everybody. Anything you want to say before we get started with those guys?
Wow, it's n-
I catch you off guard?
yeah, kind of. I was running my mouth, yeah, but what a season, what a job Hunter Kent did all season long. Yeah, heck of a job.
Yep. Yeah, not bad. Those guys definitely had to handle that. That Cascade Hollow just came in loaded for bear this season, man.
I told them before the race started that they had done a heck of a job. I thanked them for letting me tag along because honestly, the last half of the season I ran better than I did the first part of the season, but still left a lot to be desired. I didn't give the boys very much support, but they showed up every week, and you had to deal with them before it was over with most of the time.
Gotcha. All right, well, let's bring Mr. Ron Thompson up here. He finished third tonight. Let's have a little discussion with him. Mr. Ron Thompson, back on the podium, man. It's good to see you running up front there, man.
Yeah, man, the fuel mileage races, you know how that is. We stretched it early and made sure we had enough to race at the end, and probably saved a little bit trying to save. We ran out on the last lap.
Ah, gotcha. I see what happened there. Well, it's still good to see you up front there and being in the booth with us. Haven't seen you in a while, man.
I know it, man. It's tough when you're only racing one night a week, man.
Yeah.
To keep up with them young guys, man. They're good. You know, Hunter and Massey and stuff. They stay with it.
Yeah, that darn work gets in the way every time, don't it?
Man, you know it. The hours are all over the place, up and down, sleeping. You know how it is.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
try to put this together. So I got home enough to try to run one race and figure out what setup to run.
Right. All right. Well, Mr. Ron, any shout-outs you want to give out tonight, man?
Man, the NEPA towing Zader, he had the pole, and he ended up having to got a call to go get a tow off the road. And so we had to pull off, and we'll thank him and Nitro. And I know we got another sponsor to sponsor this league. Who's that?
Mean Dean and Andre Greer at Greer and Associates.
Yep. I really appreciate all they do for us, and you know, they've been on the team. They've been on Doc's league for a good while, just like you, man. I mean, up here every week trying to put this on Burnt Rubber Racing. So I do appreciate you and keeping it lively.
All right, Mr. Thompson. Well, we appreciate you running season 15, and I'm sure we'll see you back for season 16.
You got it, Jim. Thanks, sir.
All right, buddy. Have a good night, man.
Ron.
Thanks, Doc. Good one.
Now, it looks like Jimmy Babb cut out on us. I don't know what happened to Jimmy, so I guess Jimmy don't want to talk. So we'll get race winner up here, Mr. Jason Holsworth. Mr. Jason Holsworth done got him a win.
Got myself a win. I was just saying to Massey that he needs me on his box, not in his race. Then he can calculate numbers.
And he can figure out numbers. That's right.
Yeah, it really shocked me that they came in as early as they did, because those guys are usually known for getting some pretty decent fuel mileage. So
I told them that they could make it. I told them they could make it, and real too close. I was like, well, okay.
Yeah, that's why they just got beat by 10 seconds.
Well, they beat me. I mean, granted, they were right in as they got back around me, but staying out actually netted me, looks like about 4 or 5 position.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's my only hope.
Yeah, that fuel mileage gets you every time. Well, it's good to see you in the winner's
If
circle
it was
finally.
80 laps.
Yeah.
It'd be harder. It'd be faster to double pit, but not with 75.
Yeah, so next season we're going, so this was 150 miles. Next season we're going to 165 miles. Road courses get 15 miles shorter. So going to try to address that fuel issue with that next season.
It's tough, Doc,
Yeah.
because if it was a cooler temp, it would have been actually faster to double pit.
Right.
I have
Well,
all
I
these.
mean-
I'm good with numbers, right? So my strategy was dependent because it was a hotter temp, which I liked. Just so you know, I wish you made every track 120. But yeah, because it was a warmer temp than officials, it was faster to save because the fall off is a little bit more.
Well, there you go, Doc. Got the.
Yeah. I looked today. It was spot on for temperature at Brooklyn for race time. The wind was a little bit different direction, same strength, but just out of the east versus out of the west. That was really the only thing that was askew. Everything else was right on. You don't always get that with the weather tempest.
I love a hotter track. There's more wear.
Yeah.
Like my right rear on the first stint was like 52 or something like that. It creates obviously what we had today with different strategies and stuff like that.
Well,
Just talking about that after I like that. I like having multiple strategies in play. I like that.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So do I.
Definitely makes for good racing, that's for sure. All right, well, there you have it. Season 15's finale winner, Mr. Jason Holsworth. And I'm assuming we're going to see you back for season 16, right?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right, well, then we'll see you in a
As
few
always.
weeks.
See that? Oh, I think we got a month off, don't we?
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
I think it's
Doc gives us a
5
little
weeks,
holiday?
5 or 6,
Yeah.
6 weeks. I want to say the 6th week we'll be racing, so 5 weeks off, and then we'll kick back off on the 6th week. North Wilkesboro, whenever that shows up, right after Lime Rock Park.
Wait, no red course.
No, that was
I
kind
had
of
to say that.
Well, I'll say that unless we get new content, and I don't think that the trucks run every single week the rest of the season in real life, so that allows iRacing to have some liberties with those fill-in races. If they do that, I hope that they put San Diego on the schedule for next
No,
season.
it's in the break. It's in the break. It's in the replacing Homestead.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, son of a gun. Son of a gun. Son of a gun.
Doc was going to get him a damn road race in there.
Sorry, Doc. I didn't want to ruin your moment.
Yeah, you just did. I'm have nightmares tonight.
Yeah, Doc's like, shoot doggone. All right, well, we'll see you next season, Jason. Great run tonight, buddy.
See you then.
All right.
See you guys.
Later, Jason.
All right, let's bring up third place in points this season. All right, Mr. Ryan Lang.
What's up?
Third place again, man. You're kind of making a habit out of that. You know, I kind of think if maybe your shoulder wouldn't have messed up at the beginning of the season, it may be different. What do you think?
Yeah, most likely. Otherwise, I would have had 4 races in the bag right off the bat. No questions.
Yeah. So, what did you take away from this season? Hunter Kent's cheating?
No, Hunter's fast. Massey's fast. These new dogs that are in here, McConville, McCaney, Monahan. Daniel. It's
Monahan?
fun racing those guys.
Yeah,
Monahan, thank you.
Yeah.
I like racing those guys. They race you hard, race you clean. Normally I say that joking. I'm saying that seriously here. It's good hard racing. If they get into you, it's truly a mistake. If I get into them, it's truly a mistake. It's just good hard racing. It's fun.
Yeah, they've been a great addition to the season this year. So, next season, you gonna be back?
Oh, come on, of course.
And so Doc was trying to channel a road race there in there, and Jason had to burst his bubble for next season.
No, we take away a couple road races. As much as I like it, not in the trucks.
Come on now, you don't want
Well,
30.
you got your wish.
Oh, why? What happened?
Well, I mean, nothing, not really. I mean, there just ain't a road course on the schedule the last 17 races of the season.
Oh, okay, cool. That's lucky.
Not
I'll just
really.
give me-
I mean,
give me a Martinsville.
No,
Hey,
no,
Martinsville, and I'll
no.
be really happy.
I don't know how many other people be happy, but
I can tell you one that really wouldn't be.
you right.
Jim would need 3 people in the booth to keep watch all of the things going on at any one lap.
Right.
Oh, he'll have Cody next year to help him out, or next season to help him
Yeah,
out.
you will be getting Cody back.
Yeah, I'm glad to have Cody back.
Yeah, he did good. He did good when he was in with you before.
Yeah,
I thought.
Yeah. No, it just makes everything flow a little bit better. It makes it a little more interesting for the people watching. So.
All right, one more person for you to talk to, bounce ideas, or what you're seeing off of.
Exactly.
He was good about watching the back of the pack while you're watching the front of the pack. He was good at finding the replays right away.
Yep. So, yeah, he definitely a good addition. All right. Well, then that does it. The third place finisher for points once again, Mr. Ryan Lang. We'll see you next season.
Yep, thank you. Just want to give a shout out to Sam. I feel like nobody says it enough. Shout out to Sam.
He's sick. That's the problem. What he's got pneumonia.
Oh crap.
Yeah, he's in pretty sick feller.
Yeah, he don't need to be playing around with that. We already see what happened to other people, so definitely got to take care of that. That's serious stuff there, especially when you get our age, Doc. That stuff don't like old people at all.
I ain't even saying nothing to that.
All right, Ryan. We'll see you next season, buddy.
All right, see you, boys.
All right, Steven. I said at the beginning, man, you needed to be spot on, start on the pole, lead every lap, and it just didn't happen. And you needed and you needed Hunter to be taken out on first lap.
First lap and finish dead last.
Right, exactly. Just tore his crazy.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah. So what'd you take away from the season, man?
I thought it was a great season. I'd say about 5-6 races in, for some reason the racing got even better. We had a lot more green flag racing. I thought it was a great season. I felt like Cascade Hollow, the team as a whole, operated damn near excuse my language, I apologize for that. Dang near flawlessly this year.
It did. It was the deck. Doc was smart. He stacked the deck. I don't blame him.
And then I had one hiccup. I didn't qualify for Atlanta.
True.
But other than that, I think that's pretty much our only hiccup as a team.
Yeah, you're gonna finish in the top 10, and they're gonna finish 1, 2, 3. So, not a bad season for Cascade Hollow at all.
I mean, Joe Gibbs, Rick Hendrick, all them stacked the cards too. That's what people do.
Right? Yeah, that's what money gets you.
Yeah.
Well, all we got is the stacked deck. We ain't got the money to go with it.
Right. We definitely ain't need no steak and lobster dinners and flying in helicopters, are we?
I got to grab me a soda pop. I'll be right back.
All right, Doc. All right, man. Any shout-outs you want to give for the season?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Jason for winning that race. It was a great call. He was my teammate last year, and he's my crew chief. I feel like even outside of here, and I wish he was today. You know what I mean? He always kind of knows what to do.
Yeah, he's definitely good with numbers.
Yeah. And then I want to give a shout out to you for broadcasting all season alone for the most part.
Yeah, it gets a little rough up here sometimes. Especially
and then, of course, Mr. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, especially when you guys run green flag all the laps. So.
No breaks. Yeah, you're just sitting there.
Yep.
We got to get you a partner.
Cody's coming back next season, so we'll be good.
Nice.
Yep. So.
Then I wanted to finish off with saying Mr. Joe Zader and NEPA Towing. Johnny Taylor with the trucks all season. They were bad fast. And then Davo helped on this Michigan set, so I want to give a shout out to him.
Nice.
Butt Kicker, of course, always. Mean Deans Automotive and Greer Associates for riding with us all season.
There you go.
And then I'm going to finish off with the broadcast channel, Burnt Rubber Racing.
There we go. And don't forget Sam.
And Sam. Yeah, I told Sam thank you in the thing there. I almost forgot. I do want to thank Sam for dealing with us all season.
Yeah, he's got a thankless job, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Web. You gonna be back next season? Got about a 5-week break.
I will just inked a contract with Cascade Hollow for another season, so
Oh,
we're
very
gonna run
cool.
it back.
There you go. There you go. Doc's working his magic already, stacking the deck again for next season, huh?
Yep. He says there's no money, but man, you should have seen how much he flashed out there. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. I'm not even going to ask what he was flashing. So,
Nah, not Jimmy. That's all right. We heard about that.
all right. Well, there's this season's second place finisher in the championship, Mr. Stephen Massey. Well, we'll see you next season, buddy. Great job.
Later.
Awesome run, awesome season, Steve.
Thank you, guys.
All right, there you have it. That darn cheating rascal Hunter Kent. Back,
Hey, man,
back to back to back.
you ain't winning.
Right?
Yeah. The only thing we didn't cheat up this time was the fuel tank.
Right? You didn't get one of them damn Smoky Unique half-inch fuel lines crossways in the truck.
Our mathing was not mathing correctly tonight.
Yeah.
Well, Jason offered to give you some tutorials on how to do that.
We need to go back to second grade, I guess, to learn how to add.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, but we won 2 fuel races this year, so we did pretty good. We
That's
tried
right.
different this evening and it didn't work out. But sometimes it happens like that. Glad to see Jason get the win and Ron come in P2, and then my man Jimmy Babb right there coming in P3. That's pretty good. As Jimmy would say, he waxed us tonight.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna hear it.
And then he chickened out. Yeah, then he chickened out, didn't come and stay in here, and so we could put him in the booth.
Oh no!
Yeah.
We're gonna have to.
He ain't gonna live that one down. I ain't gonna let him live that one down. Mr. Greer,
No doubt.
yeah, Mr. Greer gonna get on.
I'm getting ready to shoot him a message here right quick.
Yeah, tell him Andre said he's fired if he don't get over here and talk to us.
No, he's already gone. I can't.
Oh, dirty dog.
He's gone.
Yeah, he's still online though.
There he is.
That dirty dog. Oh, while we're waiting on Jimmy, killer run, man. Way to go back to back this season.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. The first couple seasons I ran this, I was like, man, I should be able to win a championship, and I was like, I just can't. And the last 2 years, we've been able to put it together, and it's all possible from Doc over here. I mean, he puts on the league every year. All of our sponsors, Joe puts in a lot for us to have some cool prizes. Andre over there, Mean Dean Automotives, Greer and Associates, Butt Kicker, a lot of cool people that sponsor this league. And man, I'm gonna try to get us some better drivers, some more drivers in here that we can have some good competition. And because you get out here and you put 30 trucks on this track, it's probably a wild race tonight, and our truck numbers are going to continue to grow. And man, it's just to be a free league and all the work that goes into putting this on. Doc and them don't have to do it, and they go out of their way to put this on and have a lot of fun. And yeah, maybe some rules here and there that a lot of people don't agree with. But man, that's just racing. You got to be able to keep stuff in check. And I don't want to go anywhere. I enjoy running this league every Wednesday night. I'm gonna enjoy running this league next season again. I think we're coming back again strong. Cascade Hollow, me, Doc, Ryan, and Massey. So we look forward to getting another, trying to go after a driver or a team championship, and maybe one of us can win the championship. We can do a little three-peat. That'd be pretty cool. I know I'm gonna be going for a three-peat. So you're gonna have to watch out for this 52, because we're gonna be hands up on the wheel, and they gonna be on the dash. That's all I gotta tell you.
Did you get him, Doc?
Yes, sir.
Does he come?
No. I sent him a message. I hadn't heard back from him yet.
Oh, he ain't coming over here. Dirty dog. Well,
Well, there you have it. You have this season's back-to-back champion, Mr. Hunter Kent. Couldn't quite pull off the race, but he did do the back-to-back on the championships. And that will do it for season 15 for VSpeed Contender Series. Brought to you by NEPA Towing, Mean Dean's Automotive with Greer and Associates, and Buck Kicker. And as always, powered by Nitro. Any parting words, Doc?
Thank you for everything that you do, Jim. Thank all the drivers. Without them, it don't matter what anybody else does. Without the drivers, it don't go, it don't work. So my thanks is to the drivers, our sponsors. Can't thank them enough. Look forward to a little time down, so to speak, and be ready to hit it at North of Wilkesboro here in about 5 or 6 weeks.
All right. Well, there you have it. That does it for tonight. That does it for season 15 for the VSpeed Contender Series. And that'll be good night from the Burnt Rubber Racing Motor Network. And we shall see you guys back in about 5 or 6 weeks. Everybody have a good night.